Good afternoon. First, though, what is the biggest drug epidemic right now? Is it prescription pills, or maybe your answer would be meth? But if you said either of those, you'd be wrong.
Yeah, CBS News says it's heroin. 60 Minutes just did a piece that says dealers are making big money by expanding from big areas to suburbs and smaller areas. Not only that, dealers apparently targeting a new set of customers. They're expanding their clientele to high school students, college athletes, teachers, and professionals.
Yeah, now one mother in Anna is sharing that same pain. She lost her veteran son less than 2 weeks ago to a heroin overdose. Sherae Honeycutt reports.
How does one recover from war? Many don't.
Diana Morrison reads from her son Sean Holbrook's obituary. It's a passionate and powerful message on what heroin can do.
The beast won this particular war. The fight is far from over now.
Sean Holbrook served 2 tours in the United States Army during Desert Storm. By the end of his career, he was ranked as an E6 staff sergeant. Holbrook was a member of the Night Stalkers, a special operations aviation regiment.
He never talked about the military after he come home.
She says he couldn't.
He had a lot of built-up things that he never talked about that I wished he could have talked about.
He was finally diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. During his service, he dislocated his shoulder, leaving long-lasting pain. Holbrook turned to prescription pills, an addiction spanning over 20 years.
It was like looking at your son. That was your son's physical body, but that was not your son in that body. And
around a year ago, Diana says her son turned to heroin.
He had already lost everything. So it didn't feel like he had anything.
He overdosed just months after completing a treatment program at the VA in Marion. Holbrook never married, but he did have a daughter. She recently joined the Army just like her dad and is in basic training.
I hope that she understands her father a little bit better.
Diana took me to her son's gravesite because she hopes sharing her pain can help others.
I just want people to be aware that this is bad. You're not supposed to bury your children.
Sherae Honeycutt, Heartland News.
And Ms. Morrison says she plans on meeting with other families who've lost someone due to drug addiction.
Yeah, she hopes to help those families by sharing her story. Experts say people use heroin for its calming effect. It also reportedly gives users an increased sense of well-being and confidence.
But as you can see, it also comes with a big health risk. Let's take a look at some of the signs to look for. Experts say people who continue to use heroin often turn to lying or other deceptive behavior. They avoid eye contact and talk in slurred speech. They also apparently start doing bad in school and work, or maybe get expelled or fired. Now, those are just a few things to look for.
Yeah, and don't forget, from the Gibson Center in Cape Girardeau to Gateway in Carbondale, the Heartland offers plenty of treatment options for those who abuse alcohol or drugs.